the Honorable Florence Namayanja from Masaka. Ayogedde Meya Kasolo okuva ejjinja eyo sebo tukwagala mu kiraasi oli wali oyiga Oluganda olumanyi tuyigiriza mu Lusoga naye Oluganda olwidi n'Oluzungu olwidi aye baba oije mu kiraasi. Honorable Zaki Mberase from Rubaga, Honorable Paul Mugambe from Nakawa, kantandikire emabega waliwo n'ebirala tulina okuyiga. People who are talented in various ways, there's a lot you can learn from them, so to get to even communicate in a more artistic manner. Mbere muzigeto zange basogera Luzungu kati mbani no communicate nga mu ngeri y'enjawulo, so we need to keep learning these things. So Mayor Walukaga, Chengera Town Council nga bwayiga era naye ajja kubaako ebyatuyigiriza. Mayor Mwanje kadde waffe oyo naye tumuyigirako bingi nnyo. Sebo nga bwetula mu kiraasi okuyiga tujja kusaba kuseera ebinaffe tuyigirizeeyo kusiwe waawo. Mayor Kiyaga from Masajja, Mayor Muwonge Tom okuva e Kyaddondo ayaza sebo tukwatira mu kiraasi. Mayor okuva e Namugongo, Mayor Nkalubo mwebale kukyaza abantu okuva mu ggwanga ne mawanga amalala gonna recently. E Namugongo, Mayor okuva e Goma, Honorable Kyasa, sorry. Okay, those are mayors. Councillors who are here and speakers, stand, we recognize you at once.
People power! 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 People power!
Ebyo yagala naye bakugamba okwasa. Oyo ye simutya Speaker w'e Nakawa gyenva kati amanyi ensonga zaffe zemmubanja. Okay, so these are speakers, councillors, LC5 and LC3. Please, thank you for coming. Do attend class. Yeah. Bafutu soja mwimuke. Abalala bali different places. Nabo balina class yaabwe abano. Kale, so bafutu soja tufeeyo nnyo okuja mu class. In 2 minutes, Nelson Mandela once said that education is the most powerful tool that you can use to transform the world. Now, for us here at NUP, temunyigira naye nagenda okuyingira politics eyo gye nava kati memore yange munerabiza nembadde nenda okwogera take two bwetuba twogera mawulire bw'okolawo ensonga ogamba take two ng'oddamu buto, so take two. Nelson Mandela once said that education is the most powerful weapon that you can use to transform the world. For us at NUP, we believe that education is supposed to be holistic. Education is not just that we attain in school, in university, and you become a lawyer like I am, you become a doctor, and so on and so forth, like different people are. That's important. But in as far as transforming our country is concerned, the kind of education we should attain should be beyond the law, the medicine, the business administration, the teaching, and so on and so forth. Because the world out there is a school, and it teaches us in various ways, so we must be ahead of it. And that's why as NUP, we have said, let's open this school of leadership, the first of its kind, which we believe is going to add a lot of value to the struggle that we are involved in, because we must keep adding. You see, when you get to a point, I know there are some people who think they no longer need to learn. That's a mistake. Some people think they know it all. It's not possible. For as long as you're still alive and you're still active, especially involved in the kind of work that we are doing, you have got to keep learning and unlearning and relearning. So that's what the NUP School of Leadership is going to be doing. We shall be learning, we shall be unlearning, and we shall be relearning. And all of us are candidates for learning, just like all of us are candidates to teach. And as we were discussing, the people who will be facilitating are not teachers. They are facilitators. Because we'll be learning from each other. So when Dr. Zedriga is facilitating the class, as she was telling us there, she said these people will also be learning from them because they also know a couple of things. Yeah, so don't feel intimidated, don't feel belittled when they say come and attend this class. No, come, let's learn together. All of us will be learning so that we add value to ourselves, so that we get better in all that we are doing. So that's the relevance of this school. Let's make time for it. Nelson Mandela ngabwe ngambye lumu yagamba nti education oba ebyenjigiriza oba okuyiga kyekimu ku byokulwanyisa ebiyinza okukozesebwa okukyusa ensi. Most powerful weapon you can use to transform the world. Nti okuyiga kyakulwanyisa kyamaanyi nnyo n'okusinga emmundu. So ffe nga NUP ky'obudola batutaddewo NUP School of Leadership tusobole okuyiga. Era okuyiga tekuliiko kkomo. Tolina wotuuka n'ogamba nti kakati gwebimanyi nnyo awo otandise okwonooneka. So oba oli ku level ki, oba oli ku level ki, ffenna tusigala tuyiga. So tubakubiriza tujenga nga tuyitiddwa okuyiga, ffenna tuyigire awamu. Era nga bw'oyiga nga ne banno obasomesa ky'omanyi ate kye batamanyi. So tuleme kunyooma nti kakati balina okugenda mu kiraasi beeba abatamanyi. Ffenna tulina bingi bye tumanyi ate ffenna tulina bingi bye tutamanyi. So kati ky'otamanyi waliwo akimanyi ng'akuyigiriza ky'atamanyi nga naawe omuyigiriza. So ensonga eyo nkulu nnyo, era njagala kwebaza abafuuti soja baffe bajjumbidde nnyo amasomo gaffe gano. Kikulu nga tugenda otwala obukulembeze, twagala okulaga bannayuganda nti ffe tuli serious ku nsonga zino, bino si bya kusaaga, twabitandika tuli serious era tweteekateeka ffenna ku mitendera egy'enjawulo. Bannaye tujje tuyigenga, tuyigirize ne bannaffe abalala tusobole ate okutuuka gye twagala okutuuka. Mwebale nnyo, mwebalire ddala. Do allow me now, ladies and gentlemen, to invite the Deputy President in charge of Northern Region to come and speak to us, and then invite the President.
For power, our power, NUP everywhere. Oritia, 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 Orio, our four. Your Excellency, the de facto and de jure President of the Republic of Uganda, the Right Honorable Leader of Opposition here present, the Right Honorable Secretary General, General Secretary. Yeah, I will speak in French, that will even sound better. Okuzoganya kunga, and all of you honorable members of parliament, the different leaders in your various capacities, and the press here present, and of course the outspoken, the one you are going to teach what I'm registering for your class. I'll be your student. Without wasting time, allow me, Your Excellency, to appreciate you delegated, and we effectively continued with the work, our struggle. We lost a very critical comrade, that is that whom we buried. You delegated, you followed us. I would like to appreciate that team. Honorable Aisha, physically present in Paida. Secretary Mobilization in charge of Northern Uganda, Habib Asega, just buried 2 of his nephews in an accident, left the daughter in hospital, and has been with us. That is one thing we shall be teaching as case studies. We are not going to start Googling case studies about Napoleon. What? Our case studies of resilience are here. And we also rightfully said we have the experts. It's going to be facilitated. It's not teaching, it's facilitation. I am very honored to be part of this learning process because Franklin one time said, "Tell me, I forget. Teach me, I remember. Involve me, and I will learn and put it in practice." Because change is the end result of all the learning. I see it here. The path of that process. Allow me to thank in a special way that chain of involvement. Dr. Seru Kenya was on his way to join us on Saturday. Please, can you stand up? From Masaka. But midway, one of my own, my son, my second born, actually right now is in ICU, grasping for his life. And we were there with the Honorable Aisha. When I said, please, Mother Mary, take charge, immediately, chairman, they all coordinated, the foot soldiers, doctor left going to Paida and took charge of ensuring that Aaron is transferred effectively and safely to Mulago. He's still battling for his life, and doctor has been there effectively 24/7 with us, our Dr. Ali. And that's why I have this courage. Because people wonder about what is Mama up to. Onwalikuchi. Onwaliku struggle. Kubanga. Ono is multiplied. You take it off. I have multiplied myself by being committed and immersed in this process. So things worked miraculously. I want to appreciate each one of you. But today is not about me. Today is about our leadership academy. The one and only. North of Limpopo, south of Sahara. Yes. So, and with my own member of parliament for Chadon here present, I would like to recognize the presence of those who have come all the way from Karamoja. Please, that level of commitment. Ayen is the chairperson of Abim district. Yes, Ayen is there and he's present. I saw Adonio present. Yes. I see Asega, those who have come from northern Uganda. We say when your house is being put to order or when it is on fire, you don't need an invitation. You take part in it, and those are the signs. We want to congratulate the coordinator, the current person who has enabled us to sit here. I am very humbled. I would like to invite, just for recognition, Doreen Kaija. Doreen, are you still coordinating somewhere? Today is your day. Yes! She came to receive me personally and said, please. So this lady here is the coordinator of this academy, this school. Because we are growing, we are yet to get the other, the principals. They may not be principals, but the different titles. But of course, you work hard and you see how you can retain that. You are doing it very effectively. Coordinator. Don't come and start saying she presented the headmistress or no, coordinator. Yeah. So Your Excellency and the leadership and the media fraternity that is always here with us, with a lot of honor, with a lot of pride, with a lot of confidence, because this is a very major triple milestone. Kiriza Wagana, tutambula, tusimbude. tusimbudde ddala kakati nsaba okutwala ekisa ekyo okwanyiriza. Yes? Something else?
Mama, please accept my apologies. There's a group of people very important that I didn't welcome. Please allow me ask them to stand, then you invite our president. NEC members, all NEC members who are here, kindly stand. You know, sometimes we forget to mention them because some of the NEC members are also MPs, are also other leaders, so at times we mix it up. But I want to appreciate NEC members. The SGs. So you see, the president is actually the chairperson of NEC. So that's why sometimes it appears like we have not taken note of you, but we do appreciate all our NEC members. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. You also remind me, you know, gratitude, even the Lord demands it. We are grateful. I am very, very grateful to all of you who have been supporting, calling, those in diaspora, those who are with us here, those who have contributed, whether for the X-ray or whatever. I want to appreciate in a special way Aunt Dorothy, who has been with us, and the team coordinating, and some of them who respectfully declined their names to be mentioned, and of course Chairman Nyanzi. Can I say the LM word, but not here? You linked to the right person. You just put the right dot. I believe that's why he's still alive. I want to say Awadifo, Ambo. Awadifo. And join me in welcoming also Honorable Flavia. She gave us a new plate. Yes, Dr. Seru Kenya. Yes, I thanked him already in a very special way. And you, all of you, each one of you. And please, we call upon all of you to put us in prayers, because with prayers, everything is possible. The de facto and the de jure President of the Republic of Uganda. The different clans want to own you. The different institutions want to own you. Here I present to speak to us, the independent, the most learned, the most inspirational, the one and only, Obini, Ngobi, Musinguzi, His Excellency Robert Chagulani Sentamu Haji Swaibu. You're most welcome.
People power! Our power! NUP! And everywhere! Thank you very much, comrades. Please resume your seats. Madam Deputy, I appreciate the kind words with which you introduced me. I'm not sure that most learned is supposed to be one of them, but who am I to say no to a doctor, Atenga Mulamuzi? Ladies and gentlemen, comrades, before I say anything, I want to request all of us to stand and observe a moment of silence for our fallen comrade, Comrade James Wasoti, also known as Kabogo. May his gentle soul rest in eternal peace. May the angels receive him in glory. May God forgive him all his wrongs. May his memory and his gentleness never go out of our minds. Olutalo ngaluwedde tuliyambale ngule olutalo ngaluwedde tuliyambale ngule tulivimba mu Uganda. When the struggle is over, we shall wear the victor's crown. We shall wear the victor's crown. We shall wear the victor's crown. When the struggle is over, we shall wear the victor's crown in the new Uganda.
People power. Our power. Please take your seats, ladies and gentlemen. Just to say a word or two about Kabogo. Kabogo was a gentleman. Kabogo was a disciplined guy. Kabogo was a patriot. Kabogo recruited himself when I set out to join politics and ran for MP in Chadondo. It's on the first day of nomination that I looked behind. Yes, I knew Eddie Mutwe and I expected him to be there because he was Firebase. But I saw a dark, tall, serious guy. And I saw him all day. And in the evening, I asked who he was. He introduced himself. And he said he was there, not to support me, but to support the idea. He did not stop. He followed through. We all admired his character, his discipline. And when he started the People Power movement, he was the first person to come and deploy himself on the gate. He was a gate man before there was even a gate here. That's Kabogo. Every one of us can attest to his discipline, his decency, his respect for values. So we shall miss you, our brother, but be sure that we shall never stop until what you wanted to see in your country is happening. Ladies and gentlemen, this place where we are used to be a hangout for ghetto youth. Every evening, coming by, burning a spliff, dancing and all that. We used to call it the barracks for fire-based soldiers and ghetto youths. And when we started the People Power movement, we transformed it into our first base, our headquarters. When, thanks to all of you leaders and our leadership, when we got our new headquarters in Kavule, we took a decision that we shall maintain this place as our foundation to make it our breeding ground for new leaders. And that's the idea that we have followed through up to today. We are glad that now we have a school of leadership. It was not a mistake. We were inspired by the great revolutionaries that came before us. Che Guevara said that the first duty of a revolutionary is to be educated. Thomas Sankara, who we idolize, said the enemies of the people are those who keep them in ignorance. Steve Biko, who was killed in prison, said the most powerful weapon in the hands of the oppressor is the mind of the oppressed. Malcolm X went ahead to teach us that education is the passport to the future, because tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. Now, those are not just slogans, and we chose not to keep those as mere quotes, but to make them alive in our time. And I cannot be prouder to have this day, ladies and gentlemen. Friends, it is with great honor that I stand before you today as we witness the opening of our School of Leadership. Now, this is not just a school, it is a testament of hope, a place where our present and future leaders will be prepared, shaped, and refined. We want to equip our leaders with the knowledge and skills that would help them through the struggle for change, and also to empower them and enable them with the skills to transform Uganda into the country that we all desire after the fall of the dictator. We want to improve their understanding of our mission so that they can pass it on wherever they go, whoever they reach, with clarity and eloquence. As a national unity platform, we recognize the need of a new breed of leaders who are not only politically cautious, but morally upright. Ladies and gentlemen, our leadership school has opened its doors at a very critical moment in our history. You all know that political education used to be taught in our schools for so many years. It used to help our young learners to understand and appreciate Uganda's political history and the dynamics that have shaped our country into the country that we call home today. But yes, we all know that the regime recently scrapped off political education from the national curriculum. So opening the school is our humble contribution towards the bridging of the gap and to ensure that the citizens get the opportunity to learn, to lead, and to contribute to the political process of their country. Friends, on our way to a new Uganda, we must be guided by principles of integrity, transparency, and servant leadership. It is our hope and prayer that the leaders from this school will be true representations and true ambassadors of those values that we hold so dear. We need leaders who will resist temptations of power, temptations like corruption and self-entitlement. Therefore, the students at this school shall be taught to fight corruption, to fight the abuse of office, to fight all malpractices that have characterized the politics of our country. By subjecting them to training in communication, in strategy and policy formulation, we will empower them to realize their real and true potential. We will teach them to articulate the vision and aspiration of the National Unity Platform and bring about the change that our country is desperately desiring. We must overcome the attempts to block the awareness of our people, to keep our people in the dark, and to keep them from massively participating in the politics of their country. We have a duty to ensure that every Ugandan is equipped with the knowledge and skills that they need to participate in the politics of their country. The regime, as we all know, has deliberately kept all our people in the dark and ignorant about their constitutional rights and their civic duties. For example, the law commands that the Constitution of Uganda is translated in all local languages of Uganda. But how many of you has ever seen a Constitution of Uganda in their local language? The regime refused to do that. So it is my sincere hope that this school will not only be focused on regime change, but also building the ideas of a country where leaders will be servants and not bosses. So whether you are a current or incoming leader of this party, or a citizen with a passion of leadership, this school is going to be open for you. And we are going to be available to share what we know with you. Together, we will rise to the occasion to build a Uganda that is not only united, that is not only powerful, that is not only patriotic, but also awakened. It is my hope and prayer, friends, that whoever goes through this school will be able to confidently stand up in any crowd and be an ambassador and representation of what we believe in as a national unity platform in their local language. I hope that this idea that we're launching today will go beyond Kamocha and will go beyond Kampala. I hope it will be embraced and spread all over the country so that even when the regime tries to shut us up or block us or raid us like they usually do, it will be beyond their reach. It will already have spread across the country, everywhere, far and wide. I hope that we shall embrace it. I hope that whatever you learn here, you teach your friends, so that together we can practice what we always say: each one, teach one, each one, teach one, and our values will be able to go to the last man. I thank you very much, and I thank the Almighty God for making this day possible for God and my country. Baba, bana nsanga ere ino sanyuse nnyo baganda bange mwenna, muganda waffe Kabogo tumwadde ekitiibwa, naye munzikiriza omulundi omulala mbasabe tuddemu tuyimirire tumwene ekitiibwa mu Luganda.